Hello, and welcome to the Valhalla Bound Podcast. My name is Joseph Finley, and I will be your host. Valhalla Bound is a podcast for people who are reptile enthusiasts, people who are curious about the captive keeping and husbandry of exotic reptiles, or somebody who really enjoys a certain species of animal that I might keep or have experience on. I hope to use this podcast to educate the public, to create a community where we can come together, share ideas and thoughts, learn about animals together, and create a bank of information where people who have firsthand experience taking care of these animals can provide it to those of us who maybe haven't kept them, or create a space for people to ask questions and for me to answer them, or contact somebody that I know who can answer that question. So what gives me the right to start a podcast? Well, other than the freedom of speech that we have here in America, I have been working with exotic reptiles for over 20 years. I have been keeping everything from ball pythons, blood pythons, boas, other colubrids and elapids, all the way up to working with venomous species and crocodilians. Over the years, I've developed experience that allows me to understand these animals in a way that a lot of people don't. Many people find themselves afraid of these animals or find that they are creepy, and once they understand how these animals operate and what they're really like, a lot of people find them quite fascinating. So with my experience, I often find myself in a situation where people will ask me questions, they'll call me, they will text me, email, or message in regards to specific species, and I found it necessary for me to start this podcast and use it as a way to bank the information that I have learned over these years. That way I can make it available to people, and you can look it up and listen to specific episodes, or you can follow along each week and learn new things with me. I really like using this as an excuse to get interviews with people that I respect, other breeders and keepers that I know who have experience with animals that I don't, and I use this as an excuse to keep them interested in talking with me instead of sounding annoying and just bugging them with questions all the time. So let's talk about what I'm working with. Currently, I am focused on arboreal species. I work with emerald tree boas, I work with green tree pythons, but I also have a couple of other species that I really enjoy. I have a Pac-Man frog that my daughter got me, and his name is Dane. I have 2 false water cobras. I have some Stimson pythons. I have ball pythons that are also my daughter's that she got for her 5th birthday. It's kind of a family affair at my house. I have keel belly lizards, knobtail geckos, 2 leopard geckos, and then multiple emerald tree boas and green tree pythons, which are all currently in the process of either gaining weight so that they can breed later this year, or are currently breeding. In addition to those species of animals, I also own 2 dwarf caiman, and I am working on my hours for elapids and crotalids in order to be able to keep rattlesnakes and cobras that I'm interested in purchasing in the near future. It's been a while that I've been working on those hours and training with several individuals who are very educated in keeping the venomous species of animals that I am so fascinated by. I'm really honored to work with the people that I work with and have the contacts that I do, and be able to move forward in that dream of owning and keeping venomous reptiles. So that's where I am in my journey. Feel free to go down below and leave a comment and tell me where you're at in your journey. This is going to be a journey for all of us, and I'm really excited to bring you along. I'm excited to start this Valhalla clan. If you're listening to this, you're a part of it. So my goals for this podcast are going to be to educate people to bring a community together where we can bank ideas and thoughts and processes and experience in order for those of us listening, but for future generations to find and use. I know that everything's moving to digital, and it used to be that you had to write a book and write papers and things, but I feel like this will be a good way to give that firsthand experience instead of having a printed version that was something you had to read through and find the vital information you needed. So if you would like to support us in this, go ahead and subscribe to our Patreon. It's a good way to support us. You can also go on our social media and like and follow us. We're going to be putting these out on YouTube as well as on Patreon. I don't expect people to pay for this information, but I really do appreciate any support that we can get, because it can only continue with continued support through those of you that enjoy this content. So thank you, and make sure you stay Valhalla Bound.